Hey, what's up, everyone? Come join me for another round at Piñon Hills Golf Course in Farmington, New Mexico. Starting off on a par 4, 370 yard. It's a little dog leg left, and I get off the tee pretty well with my 4 hybrid. Just landed short of the green, and I decided to putt it pretty far. I probably should have just chipped this onto the green to get a little closer. Hard to gauge the distance with a putter from there, but I do get it pretty close on that second attempt for a tap-in bogey. I'm on track so far. I missed the tee shot on this hole, but I took 4 hybrid again and landed here, 163 yards out from the hole, from the green, I mean. And I got that one kind of chunky, I think. Or it might have been a layup, actually. I think I laid up. And I get it to the green on my 3rd. Looking to lag this in there. Left it a little short. Little tester for bogey. And it goes by. One of my first 3 putts of the day. On to hole 3, par 4, 380 yards. 4 hybrid again. Took 6 iron on the second shot, and man, I got a hold of it really good. I think I got like 160, 165 yards out of that. I normally hit my 6 iron about 150. And I managed to get it up on the green. I think it rolled a little bit past. And I was just, I don't know, 18, 20 feet out. Didn't do a good job of lagging it up there. But I do get I think it was like about a 6 or 7 footer to go. Hole 4 is a par 3, 147 yards. I really like this hole. That backdrop is really nice. There's a little canyon back there. I pull it a little bit, but it's just off of the green. Elected to putt. And I managed to get it pretty close, makeable. About a 4 or 5 footer. I get the 1 putt for par. 4 hybrid again off the tee, hole 4, 310 yards. And it's a forced layup there. There's that canyon that I was talking about on the previous hole. It runs in between this and the green, in between the fairway and the green here. And I pushed my pitching wedge off to the right there, but luckily it lived. I tried to just chip it up there. I think I managed out. I ended up going a little too far. So I'm trying to lag this up from off of the green. Just want to get it close so I have a tap-in bogey. It's a little far, a little tester. 4 footer maybe. Go! And it just barely drops in. Hole 6, a par 3, 167 yards. I should have taken some off of that 4 hybrid. I still kind of hit it full, and I ended up going way past the green. So I got to chip this back. And still have some work to do. But I lag it up there pretty decently. 3 footer for bogey. I get it. So hole 7, par 4, 356. Everything was going really smooth so far during this round. I'm only 6 over through 7. I felt really good about that. I was a little worried here. I pushed this one. I think I swung really hard for no reason, and I ended up in this greenside bunker pretty far out. And I'm just happy to be out of this thing. But then I have this weird putt. It's really uphill. And I just didn't get it enough. I just gave it enough to get to the top of the hill, but that was it. and another 3-putt now. On the hole 8, finally pull driver, and of course I slice it, but luckily I aim far enough left. Actually, I think this is a dog leg left, so I was able to keep it on the fairway. And then I pushed my 3-wood. My 3-wood has a slice in it as well, so I ended up behind this tree. I tried to go over it. Probably should have just got it a little forward and to the left there, left of the tree. But I tried to go through it, and I didn't. I landed short of the green, so I made it through and still got some good distance on it. Once again, I probably should have chipped that instead of putting. But it's a par 5, so I managed to have a tap-in bogey here at the end. So I was pretty happy about that. In this hole, I was doing so well. I was feeling really good. Got off of the tee really well here with a 5-wood. Took my 4 hybrid, and I end up in a bunker. But it's okay. Bunker from 100 yards out, it's a pitching wedge. 155 yards, I'm okay. It's a par 5 too. And I push my, now look at this bunker. Look at that lip there, because that's important. And I get stuck in this greenside bunker. That's 2 strokes. I'm still not out. 3 strokes and I just barely got out. 4 strokes and I'm finally on the green. Now, what I didn't think about here, I got so flustered. And what I've been doing now is that lip right there is the same as the lip on that bunker. I should have just putted it out of there. It would have been 1 stroke out. I would have probably ended up in that same spot that I just ended up, but I would have saved 4 strokes. So if you ever get stuck in a bunker, think about that. And if you're not good at getting out of bunkers and that lip isn't harsh, you can just put it out of there. I do it a lot now. And I just never recovered after that round, after that hole. Ended up in another bunker and I hit it here. I was worried I was going into another bunker, which I landed short of. And I'm still in good shape. Get up there on my 3rd shot, have a chance to 2-putt for bogey, but I'm pretty far, and it was downhill. And I just didn't read that well. And I ended up 3-putting this as well. On the hole 11, par 4, 382. I'm getting a little aggressive now, taking out the 5-wood, and I end up hooking my 5-wood into the other fairway, into the hole 10 fairway. So I didn't really have a shot over these trees that I could tell. So I just took a pitching wedge just to get it back to the center, and it worked out decently. So I'm still in a good spot here. I'm able to, if I can get this up over this hill and close to the pin, I can 2-putt for the bogey, but I don't give it enough. And it ends up rolling all the way back down that hill, basically to where I was just at. So I give it another hit here, a little harder this time, and I still leave it short. End up 4-putting that. So I'm all messed up from hole 9, knowing that I was just right there, maybe 10 over, and just 3 holes, and now basically the same number over as I was on the entire front 9. Just completely fell apart. And I'm just frustrating throwing clubs down. I feel like I did pretty well in this hole. Went back to the 4 hybrid. I think I'm trying to calm myself down. Just keep it in front of you and moving down the fairway. Pushed it a little bit. And I do end up getting the green reg here, I believe. It might be just to the left, I think. I think it bounced all the way across the green. So I was pinned high. Just need to work on the accuracy. And I get it there. Pretty close. 4 or 5 feet. This one's for bogey. I mean for par. And I get it. It's a nice backdrop here too with the lake down there. I was really surprised by this course. There's another. This isn't a big town. I think there's 4 golf courses here. 3 of them are munis. One of them is a country club, and the other 18-hole course, River View, I believe, or River Walk. One of those 2.
Yeah, par.
And it was a nice little track too. But this one really blew my mind. I'm really excited to go back and play again. I lost that ball. It was gone. So I'm teeing up again. And it's still going right, and I'm still worried. I'm like, oh man, I think I just chucked both of those out of there. Luckily, I landed in this bunker, and I barely get out. But I'll take that. I'm okay, just be out of the sand. So I'm just having blow up hole after blow up hole now. After that hole 9 fiasco, I never recovered during this round because of that hole. I couldn't get my mind back into it. I felt like a good round just slipped away from me just like that. And what I feel like was all of the good decisions that I was making during that front 9, they all just went away. And it was really tough. Yeah, I was probably down on myself pretty hard, so. The wind picked up, but I don't think the wind had really had any factor into, my score. I think it was just all mental for me. So I'm starting to feel like I had a little bit of momentum going here. Started hitting the ball well again after losing that ball on that par 3, and kind of bouncing back here a little bit. End up in the greenside bunker again. This time I do get it out of there, but it shot off right. Maybe it hit a hosel or something. End up in this ditch, but I get back on the green, and I forgot to record the putt. It's around 18. Par 4, hit it pretty good off to the right there. I had no chance on this. My knee was really hurting on that slope. I was happy I just had good contact and at least got something out of it. And I overshot the flag again.
Yeah.
Probably tried to get a little too cute there. Probably should have just got it on the green anywhere and get the putter in my hand. End up tripling this hole. So I ended up 103. Really hurt myself on that back 9 there, 53. But this was a really fun track. Going back, I believe in November. So I'm looking for some redemption. Anyway, thanks for coming out and watching. You know the deal, like and subscribe. Until next time, peace.